Hey, come on in. I'm going to tell you about my first Indiana rental. So as you guys know from a couple of months ago, I did a video where I went to Indiana for the first time. Remember, we got the big cargo van and we drove around? The guy goes, let's see, would you mind if we put you in a passenger van? Now I went there for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted to train my acquisition manager because he was new. Two, I wanted to see the areas because I thought I wanted to keep some properties for long-term rentals. Well, this property I'm talking about today was actually my first property that I decided to keep for my personal rental portfolio. And the reason I decided to keep it, because it's a seller finance deal. That's right, we negotiated a seller finance deal. The seller decided to sell us the property at $70,000, $4,000 down, and $66,000 at, get this, 0% interest for 25 years. So you plug that into your calculator, it's $220 a month of principal only. Now, because it's an out-of-state rental, my first one, I decided to fix it up well. Instead of putting in just $6,000 to $8,000 like somebody might do just to do carpet and paint and get it out there, I decided to put $15,000 into renovations to make it a nicer place for a tenant to live so it'll rent faster and for more money, but two, to make sure the property has lower maintenance requests.
We're at Gilbert Street in Indianapolis, Indiana. We just got it rent ready. Let's go check it out. And our brand new deck. Freshly refinished hardwood floors. This is the half bath. And here's the master bed.
I did things like replacing the furnace, replacing the hot water heater, updating the panel, and putting brand new appliances into the property. Again, I just want to make sure that we had lower maintenance requests because it's not in my backyard, it's going to be property managed. So let me give you the numbers breakdown on this property. For easy math, if you're trying to figure out some stuff, I would say take the monthly rent and cut it in half. That's right, cut it in half, because that's really what's going to be your expenses, especially if it's property managed. So this property is rent for about $900 a month, so $450 a month will actually stay in my pocket. For exact math, here's what it is. $900 a month, 10% or $90 will go to the property manager, $61 will go to insurance, $146 will go to property taxes because they're actually pretty expensive in Indiana, and then $153 will go to maintenance and vacancy and collection loss. So at the end of the day, I'm left with $450 in my pocket. 450 times 12 is $5,400. So if you take the $5,400 that I get for this property every year, divided by the $19,000 I put into this property, you'll get just over a 28% return on investment, which is pretty good. It's good enough for me.
You serious, Clark?
Seller financing deals are amazing for investors, but they also can be phenomenal deals for sellers as well. They just need to understand why. They need to understand what the benefits to them are of offering seller financing to investors. I actually did a training for my acquisition managers earlier this year, and it was an awesome training. We went through 4 hours of just amazing content. And I've never done this before, but I'm offering it to you right now. You guys can watch the first hour of that training for absolutely free by just clicking the link beneath this video. My free gift to you, Merry Christmas.
It's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
I hope you take advantage of that, and I hope you enjoy it. Oh, and I'd love your feedback too. After you've watched the first part of this training, shoot me an email and let me know what you thought.
Boy, this is a surprise, Clark. Here's a little list, alphabetical, starting with Catherine. And if it wouldn't be too much, I'd like to get something for you, Clark. Something really nice. Huh?